Well, hi there, friends. Doc South here, and boy, it looks at things. I got to get a shave. Holy mackerel. Huh? I know. Look at this. This beard of mine is all wrangly, and I mean, there's nothing living in it that I know of, right? You don't see anything crawling under that. Okay, good. Uh, it's, I guess, this is how I guess we're going to be now for a while. The mask mandate is pretty much gone in New Jersey. If you want to wear a mask, you still can, of course. No one's going to, I wouldn't laugh at anyone wanting to wear a mask. I thought they were a good idea. And gosh, if you got a cold, throw a mask on. You won't give the cold to anyone else. And, that kind of thing. Something contagious in the neighborhood. Well, forget about it. Um, and, but I do see I've got to really kind of go find a razor. I haven't had to use it much over the past couple of years, and it's been tough wearing a mask. I got kind of used to it. I know yesterday I didn't have to wear a mask at work at the supermarket, and I kept reaching for it. It was all the time falling off my nose. My nose is a lot shorter than it should be, and it would next thing I know my nostrils were sticking out over the mask, and well that don't make for the mask doesn't work that well if you do that. But for the most part, I had no real gripe for it. I liked seeing that creativity hit the mask world back in the days of the pandemic. People had mouths and stuff, and little sayings on their mask, and all that was kind of cool. But it is nice to be rid of them. They're not a bad idea if some flu's going around or what have you. But you know what's funny? I got to where I could recognize people as to who they were with just their eyes. And I rather liked that because to really recognize a person, you sort of had to look them in the eye. Huh? Yeah. It was kind of cool to get going. But now that folks don't have a mask, it's, gosh, who are you? Oh, Charlie. Oh, okay. Hey. Like that. Oh, but it is nice. And they were kind of tough in the summer too. I got to say, be outside in the supermarket pushing carts in the hot sun. Oh God, the mask on too. You just be so doggone. Oh, just agony, just agony. But it is kind of neat. If I was on the radio still, that would have been so much fun to pick a day, and I could have played that song by David Rose's orchestra, The Stripper, and we could have had a big town-wide mask off. Everybody could dance around and do a little striptease with their mask. Nothing else, just, yeah. I mean, the rest is up to you, but mask was all we were going to be, all I would have thought we'd be looking for, That would have been fun. Or, maybe a big a gathering in a park or some such thing. Anyway, let's hope some stuff gets back to normal. Outdoor events and stuff that really suffered through all this baloney. Man, tell you. Well, let's hope nothing else like it comes around, at least for a while. That would be good. It's mighty nice to not have those babies. I did when I was a Boilermaker. I know I always wore a mask because I figured I'm inside a firebox of a boiler, or working on the outside skin of a boiler, and there's a lot of asbestos in boilers. So I kept my masks on in there. In fact, I had a mask I used to wear. My first wife, Molly, I think, helped me get it, or she found it and told me about it. She may have just bought it for me, but it was like a big face mask. It looked like something out of Star Wars. Yeah, it had twin filter cylinders. Yeah, you could actually unscrew the cylinders and put fresh pads in, roll them back in. It had intake air. The air, there was a valve that would let you exhale, and the air would come out of a certain port, and then those would shut as you inhaled. That kind, yeah, you kind of clicked and hissed. as you worked. And then it also had goggles on it too, so you didn't get asbestos in your eyes and at some of the little ports in your tear ducts and such. All in all, it was a heck of a mask. Oh man, it was hot though. Oh, you climb into a firebox and had maybe they've let it cool off for 2 days, so it was only 130 in there. Be wearing that mask. Oh God, but. Uh, what, 50 years later, I don't have asbestos poisoning, so that's good. I was kind of glad I got it. But it did. You looked like something out of a sci-fi movie, crawling around in that thing. People loved it. Oh yeah, many a guy saw what I was wearing and said, I'm going to get me one of them. Where'd your wife get that? And there was some store that was selling them down in Williamsport, I think, and she managed to pick one up. But I know, I know. Anyway, let's hope better days are coming, huh? That would be nice. Get rid of this fighting over in the Ukraine, and I think the world maybe we could all relax for a little bit. Wouldn't that? It always seems like there's something, doesn't there? Well, let's hope things calm down. Cooler heads prevail. Myself, I think everyone ought to just back off and have some separation time there and just get things squared away if at all possible. No sense running around killing each other. So you die soon enough. So anyway, I'll see you later. Let's do a Lord's Prayer moment. This will probably be the only chance I'll get today. I'll be working like a dog from here on in. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory forever. So be it. God, keep that coffee coming, okay? Yes, sir. Okay, I'll see you later, friends. Thank you. God bless.